cookbook bridges the past and present, bridging the past and present, and bringing back favorites not found in modern cookbooks. Eve's in the kitchen with Becky Diamond, the author of the Gilded Age Christmas Cookbook, to tell us more. Eve?
Thanks, Haziel. Yeah, we're bringing it all together with this great new cookbook, and Becky is here, the author. Great to see you.
Great to see you, too.
Thank you so much. So take us back to the Gilded Age. What was going on in the kitchen during Christmas time?
So, I mean, there was just a lot of the baked goods like we have today, cookies and other treats. It was really the rise of all this Christmas celebrations. This is what I found out doing the research for this cookbook, is that the Gilded Age was the time frame when people really started celebrating Christmas in huge droves.
Yeah.
So you had all these treats, just so many. And I brought a few today just to show you.
Great, and we're going to dive into some of these great props that you brought. But tell us quickly, just what led to the creation of this cookbook?
Sure. So, 2 years ago, I wrote the Gilded Age cookbook. I've been writing about food for, gosh, 15, 20 years now. And I had been blogging about a lot of the recipes and recreating them. And I thought, why not put them in a cookbook? That's how the Gilded Age cookbook came about. And then with the holidays, it was just a natural fit. And like I said, I found out so many ties to the Gilded Age, to how we celebrate Christmas today.
And the book is out now, available wherever cookbooks are sold. And run us through some of the favorites that are in the cookbook.
Yeah,
and tell us
sure. So this is a gem pan, it's called, and it's a cast iron pan that you would put in the oven, get really hot, put some oil in it. And then when you put the batter in, you have these really nice kind of muffins that puff up. And they have like a maple-ish, maple-flavored frosting. So that's what you can frost them off with that. I have a shortbread. So shortbread was really popular too. But I found out that they would actually give it as a gift and write somebody's name on it. So you could give that.
A little hostess gift?
Yeah, exactly.
And it's important to note, Becky, you have adapted the recipes a little bit to make them, modern day a little bit more, right?
Exactly.
So they're easy to do.
They're all accessible to today's kitchens. I wanted to make sure to do that. Nothing is that difficult to make at all. Some things are really fun to have with your kids. Like I have sugar plums here. They like to get messy with confectioner sugar. So sugar plums.
This is a sugar plum?
Yeah, sugar plums are not sugar dusted plums, which people think. They're actually like a combination of fruit and nuts, all minced together. And the name comes from the fact that they were the size and a shape of a small plum. So that's how it kind of came about. And you just kind of roll this together and roll it in confectioner sugar. And you have like a little snowball, and then you can package them up, and they, the finished product looks like that.
These are the little sugar plums. That's so cute.
And they used to like to hang them on the tree, but you could give them as gifts. And again, like kids love to get messy with stuff like this. So just tie them all
the wrapper is key because of all the sugar,
Yeah, these are just like you find in the little craft stores, kind of thing. So you would wrap it up in the tissue paper. But one more thing I did want to show that is not for the kids is chocolate wine.
Tell me about this.
And you have two right there. And so you have chocolate, just a bar of baking chocolate melted, and then this is 2 cups of sherry. So you want to use a fortified wine like sherry or port. And they just love to have this as a treat, like as an after dinner kind of thing. And then you add a little bit of cornstarch, just like half a tablespoon, because that's going to thicken it up. Yep. And then a cup of sugar, because who doesn't love more sugar?
I mean, it is the holidays, right? I mean, a great cookbook, not only to learn some recipes of the Gilded Age, but kind of to change it up a little bit. If you're sick of the same old stuff for the holidays, grab the cookbook, a great gift as well.
Yep, and I found people love this chocolate wine. Frankly, when it thickens up, it looks more like this. It's
that's beautiful.
It actually is really great over ice cream. Like if you have a little vanilla ice cream or ginger ice cream, it's just really fabulous. So this needs to come to a boil for a little bit.
And you mentioned other holiday recipes are included as well, right?
Yes. I have a section on Hanukkah, so there's jelly donuts in there, and there's a whole section on New Year's, too, because they really did like to celebrate New Year's, too, between New Year's Eve and New Year's Day and all of those celebrations.
They really partied well in the Gilded Age.
They did.
I like all this
food,
really
Becky.
Well, congratulations on the cookbook. Much success to you. And thanks for sharing these delicious recipes just in time for Christmas. The Gilded Age Christmas Cookbook. Get it wherever books are sold. We'll be right back.